So, for those of you who don't know, like I was a forestry worker for like 13 odd years, and in that I did a lot of work like this, you know, planting trees. I planted over 1 million trees, like 1.2 million trees over the 13 years that I did it. And if the carbon footprint thing was real, completely wiped out. But I was in a job where I didn't really love it, you know. I was working long days, hard work, which I loved. It kept me fit, you know. If I was working in an office, I think I would have killed myself. But what I'm saying with this is I was working in a job that really I was giving away all my power because I didn't actually want to do it. And 5 years prior to me leaving it, I said that I didn't want to be doing it, you know, but then I got offered more money and I compromised my own being to fit in with somebody else's. And it all goes into people pleasing and all this sort of shit. But the reason I'm saying this is because, like, even in a job where somebody else would say, like, oh, that's a really good job, you know what I mean? If it doesn't suit you, and you know that you're here for something better than that, then why are you in that job? And I could have taken that job on, been making, you know, 80, 90 grand a year doing something. But if I didn't love doing it, what's the fucking point, you know? And if your soul is calling you to something a bit deeper than what you're doing now, I would say to you, like, start looking, start making that change, start doing something that you can then go and leave that job and do something that you really want to do that's aligned with your soul. Because literally, if I carried on doing that job, love it, squirrels are up there. If I carried on doing that job, giving part of my soul's just fragmenting away, you know. And now what I do is, like, I can do all this work, I love doing this stuff, you know, but not for a job. So now what I do is, you know, I could do all this sort of stuff. I could build a house, you know. Over the last 5 years I've worked as a handyman and we renovated houses and stuff. So that's sort of leading me to this place where I'm able to do all this practical stuff. I can also read your Akashic records, you know. I can also help mentor you and guide you into alignment with something that's truly aligned for you. So if it sounds like you, go and have a look at my store and let's get you into alignment, you know. Times are wasted.